I've really spent my entire life working to be a public servant, not to benefit myself, but to benefit the people of Auburn. I want to ensure that our government is transparent and that it's accessible. So I know a lot of people, they can't get to City Council at 7 p.m. on Tuesday night. Either they're a student or a teacher, they may be a business owner closing up their business, somebody called in, they may be a parent putting their child to bed, they may be a single parent household, they might be a military family. So I'd like to make different avenues to access the government at the local level. I'd also like to continue with economic growth and development. We have a fantastic economic growth and development department, and they have really focused on bringing in good and high-paying jobs in the high-tech industries and the biotech industry, so let's continue doing that. And then I want to improve public services. So we have an amazing school system. People move to Auburn for our schools. I want to ensure that they maintain their integrity. I also want to partner with the university. It's one of our greatest assets. Why not use it? And then, you know, when something happens at your home, when your water gets turned off on accident, or your neighbor's trash can isn't pulled in for weeks, or there's, you know, nuisances around your home, you should be able to call and ensure that that's taken care of immediately. Downtown is interesting because we cannot do anything to change what's already being built, obviously. But I think going forward we can say, all right, we want to keep this 1920s architecture look that we have downtown. A lot of people say we're the loveliest village on the plains, that downtown Auburn is what defines us. And granted, Auburn is a lot more than just downtown. However, when we think of idyllic Auburn, we think of downtown. When we think about the traffic that comes in for football games, we think about, you know, the presence of downtown and how that looks. So I think it's important to focus on the architecture of these buildings, maybe making sure they stick with that 1920s theme, the brick. We're growing, and so we've got to figure out some way to tailor that smart growth, but it's going to take a consensus among the people of Auburn to figure that out. I think people are looking for something different. I think there are frustrations among the past administration or City Council regarding their accessibility. Linda Tremaine has been amazing with having ward meetings monthly. Some of the City Council members had frequent ward meetings and some others didn't. I also think there's lack of transparency about who's getting city contracts and who's not, and how some of this stuff works. And so I feel like if we can make sure that's all clear and defined and available for citizens to hop online, not have to search and dig, but where they can just click a button, city contracts, see the bids, see who got awarded the bids, I think that would ease a lot of questions that citizens around Auburn have. Mm-hmm. I want to see Auburn thriving. I want to continue to see our schools thrive and be some of the best in the state. I want to see parks that are available for people of all abilities. I want to see retirees being able to enjoy downtown as well, because parking downtown is pretty tough. So I want it to be a place that when people graduate high school, when they graduate Auburn University, if they want to stay in Auburn, there's a job here for them. If they graduate Auburn High School and say, you know what, going to school for 4 years is really not what I need to do. I feel like I can do something in trade school better. Making sure that those opportunities are available for them so they can go to trade school either at Southern Union or get the training at Auburn High School, and then graduate and be able to find a job here if this is where they want to stay and raise their family. As a mother, I want Auburn to be the best that it can be. I grew up in Auburn. I had a great childhood experience here, but I want that for my son and everyone else's.